Hello everyone, Gifted Soul here, back for another video. And in this video we're going to be doing a Pickacard reading regarding what you don't see coming. So this could be just some opportunities or just anything in general Spirit wants to bring up. So this could be things that you are not seeing intuitively, or like I said, just things in general that could be coming for you or could be coming to you and you're just not, getting those instincts, or again, we can't always figure everything out. So this will just kind of maybe fill in those blanks. Maybe you have been getting feelings about certain things happening that can confirm those things as well, or it could be some new things here for you to look forward to as well. So let's go ahead and see. I have 3 piles as per usual. 1, 2, 3. They all have the same, I'm all using the same decks for each and every one. If you're interested in the decks at all, do check the description box below. They will be listed there with affiliate Amazon links, which means if you click on those links and purchase one of these decks through my links provided in the description box, I could possibly earn a small commission, very, very small. And again, it's optional, and it's only if you purchase, not just by clicking. Please keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only and is not at all to substitute for any legal, medical, financial, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Free will is a way of life, and we're all in control of our own destinies in the end. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, pile number 1. Let's see what it is that you don't see coming. Out of the mess comes elegant order. So you guys, in the numbers 20 on there, if it may mean anything, it could, may not, maybe make sense coming up later if the number is relevant towards something. But with this card, I always feel like maybe you're going through like a tough situation, or a situation where you feel as though it's tough, when in reality it's actually going to help you get organized. Sometimes we have to go through a lot of chaos in order to actually see what's the best action to take regarding something. So just see the mess as a blessing in disguise, in a time to get organized so you can find whatever it is you're looking for, and also maybe find some other things that, make it help you as well. So we have the swan, number 12, and the keywords on here are transformation, trusting the psychic gift. So you guys may be getting more clarity regarding a lot of things in your life, and I feel like you may have a lot of more organized messages as well from Spirit coming in, either now or coming up. So trust your psychic abilities and your intuition when it comes to even this reading, this topic we're talking about. What's coming that you don't see, or what you don't see coming. Okay, I don't know why I kind of got tongue tied all of a sudden, but yeah, what you don't see coming, trusting in that, because a lot of times you can feel that something's coming. Spirit wants you to trust those feelings as well, and as well as the new feelings that are going to be coming in as well. So trusting your intuition overall, and I do feel clear messages coming that you are going to need to be trusting, and also maybe more of a connection, a deeper connection with your, I guess if you will, your spirit guides and your third eye chakra here, and also your crown chakra too. So let's see. 4 of fire, which is 4 of wands, contentment, peace, abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So yeah, this means that things are going to be balanced out. I see some type of completion here happening. It could be a project, it could be just anything in general that I feel like you're going to be finding some contentment with. Just a lot of balance coming in different areas of your life, especially for some of you it could be your love life, but for a lot of you this is spiritual. But I do see a lot of abundance coming to you regardless of what area of life they could be in. So here we have this card, and it says, your current obligations and responsibilities can no longer be put off. Chop, chop. It's time to buckle down and do the work. The resolution and abundance you seek requires action. Ignore any naysaying voices. Believe in yourself. You can do this. Procrastination often comes from the fear that you can't. You'll be so relieved and proud when this is behind you. And then on the other side, it's time to stop procrastinating. So it could be something that, I'm going to put this here so you can see it for now. It could be something that you are, some type of completion in an area where you have kind of, I don't know if you took a break from it, or maybe you got stuck and just decided to just completely leave it where it was and just either come back to it later and you never got there. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity to come back to open this back up, whatever this is that you have stopped working on. Because once you open it back up, I feel very successfully and maybe even faster than you think you will be able to complete it. So Spirit is saying to get back to work on that project, or get back to work on maybe even this organization that needs to be happening, or something, or some type of idea you have had that you kind of just let, you know. So let's see. Okay, we have I remember. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. And this kind of gives me a Wheel of Fortune vibe with those words, like the tarot card Wheel of Fortune. So I'm just hearing you are where you are supposed to be. And that, I don't know, I feel like maybe there's like I said, it's a lot of intuitive messages and stuff coming to you now and also moving forward that you're going to be needing to pay attention to, as well as your dreams that are coming up. I feel like you are kind of needing, when it's going back to this, it says I remember, and I feel like this is saying for you to remember why you got started on this particular project or whatever it is that you started on in the first place. And I feel like they want you to kind of stay committed to those goals and not give up and not make excuses and just get it done type of thing. So environment. There could be a change of environment. There's a lot of 4s here and 2s. So I definitely do feel like those are some spiritual numbers, angel numbers for you guys to look into. We have 444, 4 with 4 of wands, or as it's called in this deck, 4 of fire, and 44 with environment. And then the number 2 comes in with this here with 20, out of the mess comes elegant order, and then number 12 with the swan. So just remember why you got started on something in the first place and find that motivation again. Remember what made you want to get this started. Remember all those dreams, those ideas and plans that you had, and start working on them. Or for some of you, it could be a need to start back working on them. Okay, 28. So another 2 building blocks. I'm trying to get it to where you can see all of these, but it is kind of hard. Okay. So I'll just pause to reposition some things here. Still kind of working on this setup just a little bit, so bear with me. But yeah, with this building blocks, it's like building a stronger foundation. So now that you've had like plenty of time away from whatever this is that you took a break from, you now can get back to it, and it'll be stronger than it was before, because you're coming in with fresh thoughts, you're coming in with fresh ideas, and I feel like you now know what to do rather than when you started out. You didn't really know, or you were kind of new. Now when it says procrastinating, it doesn't mean that you can't take your time or that you have to rush yourself. That's not what it means at all. It just means that to not put things off into the last minute. But yeah, just know that it will take time to get to where you are wanting to be. But the sooner you start, the better. So we have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. You do not have to be a Capricorn or an earth sign for this to resonate or to make sense. Could be in other areas of your chart, maybe somebody you're concerned about, or simply just the energy that wants to present itself at this time. But with your hard work is paying off, it's just saying literally it's the work that you put in or that you're going to put in is going to pay off. And I feel like maybe some of you could be in the process of trying to switch homes or something, or build a new home, or doing some type of moving. I don't know. That's what I'm getting with this environment card. You definitely deserve it if it is something that you are wanting. Those of you that are trying to move somewhere, if that's one of your goals, you are going to be able to do that. Just keep building your blocks here and keep, going with the plan, Okay. Love where you are. 24. So that's another 2 and another 4. So the number 2 and number 4 I definitely feel like are important throughout this whole entire reading. This card says use your sensitivity to know when to act, connect to your heart, or connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. Yeah, I feel like this is about moving for you guys. Either could be metaphorically moving, as far as like you moving on to another phase of something, or metaphorically moving like what example could I give? Okay, like I said, still working on that, so bear with me. Hopefully I don't have to keep doing that, but I like the setup overall. But this thing, I'm just working with this until I can find something else, y'all, so bear with me. But so where was I before that happened? I think we were talking about I don't even know. But yeah, love where you are. So it's like I said, some of you, this could be about moving. Oh, we were talking about, moving. Like metaphorically speaking, or literally moving out of state, out of country, whatever it is that you're trying to do. I definitely do feel like you can, and that it will happen if it is one of your goals. I feel like you're going to be coming in the place where you could do that coming up soon. Like, if not now, it's definitely going to happen later. But with love where you are, it is saying that no matter where you are, I feel like you can make it, and you can reach your goals. Maybe just about kind of communicating with the right people, but loving where you are is kind of you appreciating, how far you come for the most part. Okay, so now we're going to move on to these messages here. Eye Candy Oracle, flexibility, having more time on your hands, I feel like is coming up for you as well. And that's going to be a good thing, because it'll give you time to sort out whatever this here is, and also just to kind of have a deeper bond with yourself. Being able to do, I feel like multitasking and stuff as well. But flexibility is kind of just like making time for certain things and not just only staying in one spot, being able to kind of invest a little bit of time here and a little bit of time there, if you know what I mean. So our remember the forgotten, and we've already talked about that with this. I really don't even have to pull it out for you to see it, but with the I remember message here from our Starseed Oracle. Again, all these decks are going to be linked down below. But yeah, Just remember your plan. Again, remember why you got started. Remember how you ended up where you are now. So that is what I have for pile number 1 in regards to what you don't see coming. So I hope that this has given you some clarity. And if you like personalized readings, private readings, or would like to contact me, maybe you would like to contribute to the channel somehow by donating, sending a gift, or whatever the case may be, I have an Amazon wish list, my PayPal and my Cash App down below, in coffee as well, if you guys would like to send donations. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. I wish you guys love and light, and I hope that we can connect again soon. Take care. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 2. Again, this reading is regarding what you don't see coming. Let's go ahead and get started. 3, 2, 1, jump. The Stag, Pride, Leadership. So let's start with those two. I feel like this is kind of like, and it's funny that it's even, well, it's not, the Fool card is labeled 0 in a traditional tarot deck. This is not even trying to be a tarot deck, by the way, before I even finish what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I do see with the wands here, definitely some type of completion. I kind of said that in pile 1, but it could be like in different ways than what pile 2's is. We have 3, 2, 1 jump. So you're being asked to take action in something, and take a leap of faith in something, definitely. And also maybe putting your pride to the side. And also I feel like what you don't see coming is you may be being put in a leadership role for something. So kind of stepping into the emperor role of just taking control, people relying on you, people wanting your input and your opinion on a lot of different things is what I feel. Okay, we have 9 of Water, which is 9 of Cups. Your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life. So 9 of Water, aka 9 of Cups, is our wish fulfillment card. You getting what you are wanting based on you taking this action to go ahead and jump. Go ahead and take that leap. It's going to lead you in the 9 of Cups. And I feel like that's something you don't see coming or something you don't expect. And you won't see it coming if you don't make a move. But, you know, it is going to come for you. But you just have to kind of hurry up and, not hurry up, but just take that leap of faith. And you could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You don't have to be. It could just be the energy you're embodying at this time or that wants to present itself. Or maybe it could be about a person you're thinking about or in other areas of your chart. So we have your entire body is precious. So choose personal care products that reflect your consciousness and commitment to self-love. Say no to toxins and yes to the healthiest ingredients possible. You deserve to look and feel great and you are worth the effort. Be a natural beauty. So, yeah. I feel like this is about you needing to not feel like you have to oversell something. Maybe there's some type of project or business or whatever it is you're thinking about here. If you're thinking about anything, I feel like are going to succeed just by using what you have naturally. And we're not just talking about looks, I'm talking metaphorically as well, and resources and tools and stuff like that. But also, this could be somebody trying to step into the cosmetic world, or maybe you have products or ideas that people could really, really use that could benefit everyone, or a lot of people. So I feel like you're going to start having more ideas, and I feel like maybe being in communication with somebody to help you get started with this, or at least give you some type of advice on, you know, how you can get started with that. If that's the case. Maybe you're making your own products and you want to see if you can, kind of build a brand based off of that. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. So what I feel like you don't see coming from this is that you are kind of releasing yourself from, like it says on this card on the back, toxins, but also like kind of figuring out what belongs in your energy and what doesn't. But yeah, so let's see. We have nature, back to the natural thing, nature. Wow. Yeah. So nature. I'm getting more of like a magician vibe here too, not just the fool, but magician as well, where it's you can make do with what you already have to get something started here. And you may realize that later. You may not think about you may have to think about it right now, but later on you may like, okay, maybe that's what she was talking about. So we have 42, chop wood. Okay. And that too is actually kind of the same thing as what I've already said. You kind of, I feel like cleaning away excess. Like, I don't know, like just not into the fake stuff anymore. Just trying to be natural or surviving off of the natural. You feel like maybe right now you can't do that, but you actually can. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I'm trying. But yeah, this is about like doing what you need to do, and also staying grounded. But yeah, but I kind of feel like that's about like getting rid of like excess. I don't know. It kind of seems like, for example, like makeup, like getting rid of excess makeup and the oils and stuff that it leaves on your skin. That's just an example. Like getting rid of like the preservatives and stuff like that and just hanging on to what you came into this world with. And we're not talking necessarily only about looks, it's just an example. So grow your own is what spirit is saying. Grow your own. Okay. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo, so you do not have to be a Leo or a fire sign for this to resonate. It could just be the energy you're taking on at this time, or the energy that wants to present itself, or if you're thinking about someone, could be in other areas of their chart, maybe yours, but doesn't have to be. Confidence is your key to success. Yeah, because I see a lot of success here coming for pile number 2 here, but the main issue is you don't have enough faith that things could work out with only so little. So you need to change your mindset with that. What you don't see coming is that this is actually all you need. And at least to get started. You may need more to move forward, but to get started at least. Okay. So let's see. 7. The number 7 could be important here too. We have 3 7s actually. I think that's all we have. We have 74. 7 with 17 in that card. And now we have 7 in this card, dancing in the rainbow. So break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. But I feel like in this instance, you already know what you desire. It's just needing to kind of not letting certain things hold you back. Like, for example, not having enough to hold you back. Because I'm going to tell you, when I first got started doing these readings, I am psychic, so cards I don't necessarily have to have, but I can still read psychically with them, so I do choose to use them. But when I first got started, I didn't have any decks at all. I literally used oracle card or tarot deck apps or online tarot decks where you could use them virtually and do readings that way. That's what I started with. And then finally, I was able to purchase a couple of decks on my own. Well, not even on my own. I've bought every deck that I have myself, aside from the ones that were gifted to me. But yeah, so don't let having not having this or that keep you from. That's been the whole base of your reading. So what you don't see coming from using the little bit that you have now is actually success and things going your way and wish fulfillment, your dreams coming true, you being content. But you won't know that until you start getting started and using those things. So yeah, but let's go ahead and get started with our last two messages. And if you recognize those, these are from the Be Love and Crystals Oracle Collection. I like to call it Eye Candy Oracle and Fortune Cookie Oracle. They are on sale on Etsy, and they're going to be linked down below in the description box. So check those out if you are interested. I also have reviews and unboxings of both of these on my channel. Again, Eye Candy Oracle and Fortune Cookie Oracle. And V also has these as well, where she does full walkthroughs and things like that of those decks. So service. What you don't see coming is with the service card, I feel like a lot of people trying to help you. Not even a lot of people, but just at least one or two people, maybe even 3 or 4 different people, helping you to get started on something, or maybe even giving you those tools that you are lacking or that you feel like you're lacking. But I also feel like it's a situation where you won't know until you ask, or maybe I don't know. So I definitely do feel some assistance here in some things. Last message, peer underneath. And I feel like this is just saying you're going to be protected. Because maybe you kind of feel that you can't hold up your own, or that you don't have what it takes, or that somehow things are too good to be true, or whatever the case is. Just know that you are protected more than you think, and could be by these people as well coming in. But I say protected because we have peer underneath, and it's like this is keeping you, this sidewalk thingy, this pier is keeping you from falling into the water, or getting wet, so to speak. So I definitely do feel like you're going to have some support. But that is what I have for pile number 2 in regards to what you don't see coming. I hope that this has made some sense and has given you some clarity. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this reading resonated, or if you found something that rang true. I would love to hear about it and interact with you guys in the comments. I wish you love and light. If you would like personalized readings, or to contact me, or to send gifts or donations or whatever, it is in the description box below. I wish you guys love and light and happiness and success, and I hope that we can connect again in the next one. Take care. All right, pile number 3. What you don't see coming. Oops. So you contain the entire universe encoded within you. The Frog, cleaning house, releasing emotional baggage. So I feel like what you don't see coming, the main thing is you kind of like moving on from something. Something maybe that you thought you would never be able to heal from, but you're kind of stepping out of that. It says releasing emotional baggage, so I do feel like you are going to be finding better coping mechanisms with your emotions, keeping your emotions in check. And then it says you contain the entire universe encoded within you with this card here. And to me, that talks about you being very powerful. Like just with, I feel like everything you touch could turn into what you want it to, type of thing. Everything you touch turns to gold. And I feel like this is about you having more power than you think you have. But I feel like you having more control over your thoughts is what you don't see coming, is so far as what Spirit is saying. Page of Winter, which is Page of Cups. And those keywords are intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. And at the bottom, a new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. So what you don't see coming is maybe a new person coming into your life. Romantically, could even be a friend. They could be a water sign as well. They do not have to be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It could just be in other areas of their chart or years, or simply just the energy that is taking on at this time. Or maybe it could be water sign season where you might meet this new individual. They don't, again, have to even be a romantic person. It could be a friend, or just like maybe even business person or something. And for some of you, this is about a connection that you have, maybe romantically, that is about to move forward to a new phase. Maybe either you getting that title, you maybe not see that coming, or maybe you guys growing closer together with somebody. And then you have heightened psychic abilities, which leads me to believe that for some of pile number 3, you guys are going to be seeing a lot more clearer and hearing spirit more, and just kind of knowing more than you have before. And you could have already been psychic before, but now, for example, I'm psychic every day, but I don't, do readings every day intentionally, but I do get visions and stuff like that anyways, regardless of whether I'm sitting here doing videos or not. And there are some times where my psychic abilities they're heightened already, but it's sometimes where they get super heightened. Like they could be heightened, just regularly heightened, which is just me knowing certain things, but then it gets to a point where I know even more, just picking up on stuff, that strange things even that people, maybe wouldn't be able to pick up on, or how, I'm not even sure if I'm explaining this right, but I think you guys know what I'm saying. Because as a psychic, as somebody that's intuitive, you can have those times where your intuition kind of it slows down, and it will happen. It will happen to everybody. And then you have the moments where it goes right back up sky high, and it's just like, I know what's going to happen to this person, and I know what's going to happen with this thing on whatever, just all of that different type of stuff. So expect that. And I also feel like you guys are going to be getting more sensitive to energies as well coming up. So, okay. I feel like I might need to take this thing down. I'm telling y'all, this thing is getting on my everlasting nerve. And I feel like also what you don't see coming is you having this color here is just making me think about solar plexus chakra. So I feel like you have more balance within that. Solar plexus is kind of like your maybe like self-mastery and stuff like that. So fears aren't in fact often, fears are aren't facts. Often they're just scary thoughts or feelings. Instead of judging your fears, invite them to tea, offer them a cookie and have a chat. Listen to what they have to say. When you're courageous enough to be with what scares us, we receive powerful wisdom. So, invite your fears to tea. That's one of my favorite cards in this deck. If you're concerned, not necessarily concerned, but if you're intrigued as to what this deck is, it is the Crazy Sexy Love Notes by Chris Carr. I got the box buried up here, so I'm not going to even try to pull it out. But I have a video on my channel of this as well, and I may redo it. But yeah. So sometimes you, in order to heal from stuff, and this could go back to this emotional baggage, maybe you're kind of closed off because of something that has happened to you emotionally or caused for you to be emotional and have that baggage. But invite your fears to tea. It's saying for you to sit one-on-one with whatever it is you're scared of and stare it in the face and be like, hey, I'm not going to let you control my life anymore. Let's have a talk and see how I can, not be afraid or whatever the case is. And that happens with a lot of people that have PTSD. I also have that. That is post-traumatic stress disorder, if you do not know what that is. And it could be, I had it for a long time and didn't know it, but eventually I found out. Let me see how long ago. I think it may have been 2018 is when I found out that that's what I had, or that I had that officially. Because it's like, sometimes you have stuff, but you're not like diagnosed with it yet. At that point, I didn't even know, I wasn't even thinking about that at all in that particular case, but I do have it, and it could take a toll on you. So it makes you kind of afraid of, like, maybe it's like traumatic events. It doesn't even really have to be traumatic, but it can be traumatic to you. So you don't have to have been through anything severely bad to, and this thing is getting ready to fall. I feel it, and I'm not gonna let it happen. So give me a second, y'all. But yeah, doesn't have to be like, I'm not saying like you don't have to like have seen a murder or anything like that. It could, something that may be not traumatic to somebody else could be traumatic to you. So it doesn't have to be something that serious to be classified or to be diagnosed with that. So keep that in mind. There's different levels of PTSD, but oftentimes they're not, to kind of cope through it. And I'm not saying anybody that may have that and maybe watching my video, or maybe you think you might have it. I am not a doctor, so I can't really tell you what to do, but I will say that a lot of people that have this disorder, they do put themselves in positions just to help them get rid of those fears. Like, for example, people that are afraid of just, it could be something completely normal to one person, maybe like loud music. And one day they may turn it on and they're going to be like, okay, why was I so scared of this? And post-traumatic stress disorder is most common. I'm just fixing this thing. If you see my hand up here, that's what I'm doing. I'm tired of this thing falling. But a lot of people, like, it's common with those who have been in service, like the military or the Navy or things like that. A lot of people end up leaving, those type of jobs, or if they're like, if they are on leave or anything like that, or they're just completely done with that area of their life, that type of work, it can mess you up for the rest of their lives. Like different things that they have seen, like all the type of stuff that they've had to deal with during that, it can mess you up, and it causes you to, I don't know, maybe flip out at every little thing. Pretty much, that's what is pretty much the easiest way I can explain PTSD, but it's different for everybody in a way. And why I got on this topic, I don't know. Maybe some of you might have that. I have no idea, because it's too many people we're reading for. But I feel like maybe you actually, like I said, releasing emotional baggage and actually confronting those fears. What you don't see coming is that that's going to actually help you have more control over your life and these fears. And you may not even no longer be scared of them. So, hey, that's a blessing. Okay, whoa. Oh, the other cards, I'm like, where did I put them? I'm still holding this thing to make sure, but it still could actually fall even though I'm holding it. Yeah. Okay. So let me put those over there. Put you back there. Okay. The Void. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic wound. Okay, so the Void is pretty much just trying to, it's kind of like it could be starting over with something. It's kind of like having a blank canvas. Even though it is black instead of white, it's still empty space. So it's pretty much just saying there's nothing right here. So I feel like there's a chance to start over in something and to like embrace that empty space and make something out of it. So what you don't see coming is, I feel like, this blank canvas, this a new way of expressing yourself. And also maybe you kind of express yourself and you may come off as emotional even if you're not, maybe. So I feel like that's a part of that emotional baggage being released as well. And this is also about the unknown. Instead of being scared of what's coming, because you could have a fear of the future as well, as far as maybe because you experienced some things in your past and you don't want to repeat those things again. But that's another thing. Music. We talked about loud music. That was just an example. Because PTSD, like I said, can come in loud, can come in many different forms, and that includes, like, some people are like, they can't stand loud music, so they choose, if anybody turns any on or whatever the case is, they kind of, choose to kind of walk away or whatever the case is. So let's see. But with this music card, I feel like maybe if you are one that's afraid of loud music or whatever the case is, maybe you will kind of become unafraid of that. And as you can see, there's orange and yellow in this Invite Your Fears to Tea card, and there's orange and yellow in this music card too. I feel like you're going to be connecting deeper through music as well. So maybe you don't see that coming, or maybe you like to sing, or you sing, or whatever the case is, and there may be, like, I don't know, some inspiration coming to you for that area of your life as well that you don't see coming. Maybe this is about you needing to listen to more music. So we have a change in the wind. So a big change is coming and you don't see that. So I'm trying to move this out of the way so we could try to fit, but yeah, change in the wind. It just means something different is coming. It talks about a big change, maybe even an unexpected change as well. Like a breath of fresh air type of change. I feel like you've been in your head so much, but now you're coming out of this, and that's going to be new for you. Wow. There's no need for me to even explain that anymore. That is crazy. Boy, I think that was about to fall. Anyway, a new start is coming. That is crazy. There's nothing more I need to say on that, to be honest, because honestly I will be repeating myself. So a new start is coming, a chance to start over and create your own canvas, okay? Starting anew, letting go of those fears. Push to surface. And I've noticed we have a lot of 2s and 1s. Well, I think we only have 2 1s, but I do see a lot of 2s with 12 in this card with the change in the wind. 32. Why do I feel like there was another 2? Oh, and then 2 here. Push to surface. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. So, yeah, this is just kind of saying for you to keep rising, I feel like, until you get to the surface, until you get to the top. What you're looking for is not going to be at the bottom of the pool, so to speak. It's going to be at the top. So keep pushing until you get there is what I feel. And kind of maybe take a new approach to getting there as well. Or putting a new spin on how you normally would get there, if that makes any sense. Push to surface. Okay. So now we're getting to these last messages. Eye Candy Oracle is first. We have dreams. Now this could be your dreams subconsciously while you're sleeping, and or like dreams as far as like goals that you have. But I do feel like you're going to be reaching some of those goals that you have set for yourself. And the main goal here is, for some reason, Spirit keeps bringing up PTSD for some of you, or something like that. Maybe anxiety as well, or some type of maybe mental battle that you're going to be overcoming. I don't do health readings, including mental health, but in a collective, I might feel comfortable enough to bring it up. So keep in mind, if you are to get a private personal reading from me that is paid, or even if I'm doing free readings, I won't touch on this personally as far as like 101. If I do, it's very briefly, but it's not in detail like this. But because I don't feel like it's my place in certain areas. But yeah. And then our last card, choose wisely. And I feel like the visions that you're having, either in your dreams or like, you know, your psychic abilities and stuff, you don't need to tell everybody those either. I feel like you need to keep some of that to yourself. And the only reason why I'm saying that is not because of people judging. No, it's because this could actually stop you from reaching certain goals, if that makes sense. So, depending on what the vision is, like, I'm not saying to just to hold in everything, but like certain stuff you don't have to tell. I do sense a lot of you are empaths as well. And maybe you also kind of needing to come out of, you know, taking other people's emotions in as your own. That could be a part of the emotional baggage as well. It may not even be your emotional baggage. For some of you it is yours, but for some of you it is other people's as well. So, but that is what I have for pile number 3 in regards to what you don't see coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know if anything resonated or if something stuck out to you. If you learned anything, I would love to interact with you guys in the comments. If you would like to send donations, gifts, or contribute to the channel in any way, I do have my Cash App, PayPal, and an Amazon wish list in the description box down below, as well as linked on my channel banner. You can also contact me at giftedsoul777@gmail.com or at giftedsoul7 on Instagram. And if you would like personalized readings and things like that, my Etsy shop and website going to be linked down below, as well as in the pinned comment along with the timestamps. But I wish you guys love and light, success, happiness, many blessings, and I hope to connect again in the next one. Take care.